This is London calling in the overseas service of the British Broadcasting Corporation.
I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with Germany.
The pocket battleship, Graf Spee, which has been for many weeks preying upon the trade of the South Atlantic, has met her doom.
Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well.
We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall never surrender.
Hang up the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, we'll just love along.
Das Oberkommando der Wehrmacht gibt bekannt. Ein im Atlantik operierender deutscher Flottenverband unter Führung des Flottenchefs Admiral Lütjen im Seegebiet um Island auf schwere englische Seestreitkräfte. Das Schlachtschiff Bismarck hat hierbei einen englischen Schlachtkreuzer, wahrscheinlich Hood, vernichtet.
The sinking of the Bismarck was due to the cooperation of the RAF with the Navy. And Rodney, which did some pretty work with her 16-inch guns.
This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. But the Japanese High Command had declared that a state of war existed with Great Britain and the United States.
The German Navy, so proudly built up by that smug strategical genius, the Führer, is slowly but surely being wiped out. Now the Scharnhorst, the 26,000-ton battleship, has gone to the bottom, a not unusual result of action against the Royal Navy.
Led by a powerful British escort, the main body of the surrendered Italian fleet is transferred from Malta to Alexandria.
Signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces in Europe to the Allied Expeditionary Force.
Back across the China Sea for the last large-scale surrender at Hong Kong, where today warships of the Royal Navy ride at anchor in the harbor.
Well, hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gaff Major, your host, and this is a miscellaneous Monday night stream. The reason being is I missed out streaming World of Warships Legends on Friday because obviously I was ill. is the best way to put it. I had a rather chesty cough and other things like that. But we are now in a position where we are well again, and we did have a bit of a Funday night live stream with XCOM 2 yesterday, so we're going to be doing a bit of a live stream in regards to World of Warships Legends today, making up for Monday. Now, I know it is the first day following the patch, and normally I would do a first look live stream, but I want to take it easy. I want to play a couple of ships that I like, I want to drink tea, and I want to just crack on and chill for the next 2 hours, and I hope that you are happy to do that with me. And so that's what we're going to be planning to do. Starting off, we will be taking out the Acasta, nice tier 4 British destroyer. Not the greatest torpedo range, but absolutely lovely gun potential, and considering the lovely overpopulation of DDs at the moment, which don't have sufficient torpedoes, I think she might make a nice little playthrough. And furthermore, I actually need to play her for the Bureau. So headset on, and let's see who do we have in the chat. Oops, we are already overloaded. Let's try again. Anyway, let's see, who do we have today? Good to see you, Vaz. Let's play some deep water torpedo boats. No, let's go kill some deep water torpedo boats. That's the plan today. Stumpy has stolen my catchphrase, I am sure. But yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, everyone. And hope you're all having a lovely Monday. And I know it's Monday, and no one likes Mondays, even Garfield doesn't like Mondays. But at least we can all like lasagna. Stumpy's already requesting the Zara, the Leander, and the Cossack. An interesting mix. Hello, Jeff Pemberton as well. Hello, hello. We are locked in, I believe. There we go. No, all Pan Asian all the time. One gave each ship and one Montana. Why not? That is, we do have the Monty, yes, for obviously 1 week only, but I'm not going to jump in with the Monty. First of all, you probably already know my opinions in regards to Legendary tier. Let's see, so we have a Shenyang, Jingwei, Acasta, Farragut, Omaha, Orion, Julius Caesar, Hermes. We're in a gunboat, so we're going to have a bit of fun. Let's see. I hope we don't die. But yes, I have none of the Pan Asian tech tree unlocked. I do have Monty, but first of all, I'm not keen on really playing Legendary tier because it is pretty much a dumpster fire, because it's just battleships and destroyers. And a battle cruiser, I guess you could say. There's one cruiser. Legendary tier really needs some proper cruisers, and I don't like the way that the Bureau has been completely neglected for about 5 months, I want to say. I think it's rather dismal. So generally, I refuse to play Legendary tier. I might do a bit of a Monty play through, or let's play. I might record that later in the week, but being that, first of all, I've been taking a bit of break from Legends, and I'm still not 100%. I'm probably saying about 99%. I'm not exactly in a position to go out there and try hard in a battleship at such a tier. Hermes. So he didn't even drop a torpedo there. Oh no, it's bombers. Acasta as well, interesting. Oh, they just taught the bomb dispersion on the Hermes is pretty bad, I have to confess. I almost feel sorry for that Hermes player who is most certainly trying. Right, we are surrounded by a lot of destroyers. It's aimed at least we're getting pinched pretty badly here actually.
Smoke screen set. Torpedoes direct front.
Let's see, that's his normal style torpedoes.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes direct front.
Recognising that we're getting pinched and making a break out of here. Here we go. Oh, Julius Caesar did fire. It's Julius Caesar that made the big hit there.
Smoke generator activated.
Our team has taken the lead.
Let's see if we can work off this Zhangui over. Now, ironically, I think the Zhangui is actually a British destroyer, which I found quite bemusing, I guess you could say. Gonna get moving because we know the Julius Caesar's probably lining up to hit us hard again. Maybe not then. Locking the guns off to the right side, let's see. Oh, and then was this free to join? Let's see if I can pick it up. Oh, alright, I'm gonna have to. Why, the chat always goes a bit nuts.
Fire. Problem solved, sir. Main turret critically damaged. Fire. Smoke generator active.
That's going to be us. Ooh. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit mixed up game there. Let's see, where are we? Jeff, I'm fine with no Pan-Asian ships. Hey, Fourth Go, hello. Miss Stumpy is asking how you are. Well, I'm feeling alright, but the missus is feeling pretty terrible is the best way to put it. And so she's upstairs resting again. Hoping for a speedy recovery. I think she's at the worst of it. She should be getting better soon. 4th of April Fools, you should play no British ships for a stream. Oh no. Only play the Germans. Let's take the Hawkins out and show the Hawkins a bit of love for first time in a long time. And also because I need her for the Bureau. Let's see. Good evening, Admiral Criv. Good evening. That's the major firing shots. This is just in. Walking admitted to hospital with deep cuts. Okay, nice choice. Jeff, Major, could I entice you to play an Italian cruiser? Yeah? Which one? Maybe the Genova, maybe? Criv, you survived XCOM mission. Good to see you, sir. Criv, I was running in the afternoon the Asian DDs. I think they are now my favourite. Fair enough. Jeff, not looking forward to logging on tonight and seeing 6 DDs per side. Yeah. Although amusingly, we end up in the game without that. Let's have a quick look. T-22, Königsberg, Gorky in the division of Mexico, Queen Elizabeth, Aoba, Dallas, New York, New York. And we're off. Okay, this should be quite interesting. Now, we are on the weak flank, so it's always going to be a bit dangerous over here. Let's see. Now, Crib, also the PC confusion is starting here as well. Players starting to forget that the Low Yang has normal torps. Many DD rushed me today in my Low Yang. They are not prepared for my sonar and normal torps. Nice work, nice work. Hello, Mike Escami. Hello, hello.
Enemy force detected.
New York, 14-inch guns. Enemy cruiser, Königsberg. And the fireworks just begin. Oh my Eternal. Oh. This is why, Eternal, you're a sharpshooter in XCOM.
Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Most of that's going to go in the island, isn't it? Wouldn't mind at least a fire, that'd be nice. Dallas, all extras turning around.
Penetration.
Oh no, there's a Queen Elizabeth here as well. Dallas Citadel's right against funnels, I think. Come on, it's in there somewhere.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Well, we bravely went when no man went before. Let's hope the other flank can maybe... The other thing is, the other flank just hasn't pushed enough their advantage. I don't like that. We've lost a lot of ships on the other flank who weren't engaged in a lot of ships themselves. Oh well. That's interesting rush for Eternal. Playing aggressive, but fun. Let's see if I can catch up. Hello, online DNG. Jeff, the best is 90% of players didn't think about that. Hello, Sean as well. Hello. Well, Criv, deep water torpedo detectability is under 1 kilometer, so the sonar does not help. You mean the sonar will help, don't you? Sean's an ex-com vet now, yeah. He certainly survived. Zara, okay. Zara is the tier 5 Italian cruiser, I believe. No, she's the tier 6. Yeah, she's tier 6, okay. So what Eternal picks there? Sure, not sure about the Pan-Asian DDs. Thinking I'm ordering from a takeaway. Sounds yummy. Careful now, gentlemen. Yeah, Stumpy. Saved by XCOM Specsavers glasses. Yeah, I mean, it was amusing how Sean's accuracy in XCOM did improve when I removed his eye patch and gave him a pair of glasses. What nations make up Pan-Asia? China, Taiwan, others? I think there's Indonesia in there as well, and Thailand, Republic of China, well, People's Republic of China, and the Democratic Republic of China, I believe. Griff, the best part was the zero distance minigun overkill in yesterday's XCOM. But that was by Cheese Toasty. Oh, it would have been very embarrassing if you missed. T61 Auckland, Benson, Dallas, Belfast, Atlanta, Leon, Colorado. Okay. Oh, dude, good evening.
Forze nemiche all'orizzonte.
Thought for Gaming raises a good point here. Wouldn't the Taiwanese ship technically be Japanese at this point in history? I think this is the thing with like World of Warships Legends. It's not necessarily. Oh boy. I think the Hawkins actually outrun his smokescreen. Be very careful with that Leon there. Oh, that was a lucky turn. Should be alright to turn in, maybe? Oh, Christ. really would like the Leon to open fire. Okay, now she's fired. And then we turn the ship around. Oh, we actually got a toolkit on something. She's expecting me to keep going. Fingers crossed this armor should work. Benson, not in range though, unfortunately.
That's how it's done. Many thanks.
Okay, just stay angled. I thought the armor on the Zara was a bit better than that. Oh, straight for the rear. Yeah, I think she can be overmatched by 14 when she's dead straight like that, so I did get caught out there. But surprised when I was angled, she must have got a stray shell through the stern into my citadel. Oh well, we'll see how this goes anyway. Pardon me. Thanks, I just started the Zara going soon, looking for some insight. Don't do what I did. So it does help, yes. When does the key go on sale for Global XP? Don't buy it. Whatever you do, seriously, it's not worth it. And something you know, Hong Kong was a British Empire territory. Yes. Stayed that way until the I think it was the 80s, not the 90s. Play Montana if you got it. No. It always gives me time to take a ring. Casey Siemens, hello. Good day. I'm hoping I feel better as well soon. Hello, Brandon as well. Yeah, hello. Major Man, I see you a command build for the Zara. Yeah, you can actually if you want. I want to have a look at the armor scheme on the Zara. It's one thing I should have probably done before I went into the game, just to make sure I was completely aware of her capabilities. That was something I failed to do. 1999 was when the Hong Kong was transferred to China. Oh, okay, 1999. I thought it was a bit. Maybe the agreement was made in the 80s. I'm not sure. Stumpy, thanks, Jeff. We acquired Hong Kong after the Opium Wars with China, if memory serves me well. Potentially. Could we have a look at the Montana, if that's okay? Oh, is the auction your last game? Well, much obliged. Timo? As Joshua, hello Joshua as well, and as Joshua says, if you can give the stream a thumbs up, obviously helps with promoting the live stream on the channel. Fast. I've been trying to spread the word on the key. No one is heeding my warnings. It's just a target ship for legendaries. Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, don't get the key. It's not worth it. Yeah, so Zara build. I've gone just because the Italians suffer with lacking DPM. I have gone refill station, inspired with Madden and Mimbelli for reload speed. Because I'm mostly going to be using HE, I've just improved the fire chance and a bit of maneuverability in there. Zara is quite maneuverable. It's the first time in a long time I played her. I'd like to see her armor scheme. One thing I do is I don't take the torpedo upgrade, because the torpedo upgrade actually reduces your range of torpedoes, and I do like the long range sneaky torpedoes when they do happen, I guess you could say. Montana, you want to have a look at Monty, do you? Oh, I'm just noticing something here. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's something that's not new. All right, people. Here's your beautiful Monty. Timo, your torpedoes were nice. I predicted that your destroyer division was going to make a cut across towards our battleship, so I kind of just threw them out. It's one of the things I do with the Italian cruisers. You just keep throwing the torpedoes out because you never know what you're going to get, and they do reload quite reasonably quickly. Arm scheme wise of Monty, let's have a look. Nose wise, 16-inch gun caliber resistant. Armored belt and deck can resist 8-inch HE and pretty much all AP, potentially. And she's got a very thick lower armored belt. I mean, if we bring all legendary tier battleships, armor scheme seems to be better than Conqueror, just from an initial glance. And Gross Kerfer still probably looks a lot more tanky. What's the Yamato like? Because it's been a long time since I looked at these. Yamato looks kind of squishy. Okay. So Montana seems to be somewhere between, like, a decent armor scheme. Probably maybe not as good as the Gross Kerfest, but still very good. Okay, let's take the torpedo bulge off. Let's take the nose off. Take the superstructure away. Upper armored belt. Citadel, waterline. That's one hell of a lower armored belt. That is thick. 409mm thick. Turrets and barbettes, they look pretty survivable, let's be honest. It's a big citadel, but it is very well hidden. Okay. Survivability, yeah. Torpedo reduction is very high, I've been told, 37%. Artillery wise, obviously we've got 12 16-inch guns. AA looks, yeah, AA rating is already very high. Speed's quite reasonable. Six spotter aircraft, 6 catapult fighters, or 3 secondary battery consumables. Repair party, 432 HP per second. What's the overview? Tough, yeah. Guns are plenty. Okay, yeah. Long reach. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, all in all, she looks to be quite a reasonable ship. I'm not going to play her, obviously, because it's just not my cup of tea. But hopefully that'd be nice. Major change Madden for Ding for the Zara build. I might have to. This is the thing, like that Zara build predates, like basically dates from when they first came out. Thanks again, Major, for the Zara replay. What I want to see if I can take her out again, or at least I want to inspect her armor scheme. That's what I want to do. Oh, okay, that might explain it. I thought her bow and her stern were a lot thicker than that. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so the Zara does... It's against the Lion, I guess I was quite tanky. That's why I managed to, like, for quite a few of those volleys, actually bounce them. But I think what happened was one of those volleys, when I was kind of like sterning into him, he managed to just clip the rear of my Citadel, and that really hurt. I guess it happens. I should have checked the armor scheme before I charged into battle. That's my apologies. I'll have to start doing that a lot more often nowadays. And we might as well see how badly we've done in all the other battles. Well, at least we won the Zara. Acasta was a bit of a bad one, but we still managed to come fourth, amusingly. Hawkins, we actually won. Ah, me and Eternal, 1 and 2. Very nice. And the Zara game? Number 3. That's not too bad. Let's see, what does Eternal want to play? He wants to play the mains. Okay, let's see what we got at tier 7. Although I was playing the Lightning recently, and Lightning was a very nice ship. Let's do the Albemarle. There we are. Damn, very thick armor about. Yes, she very much is, very much. Casey, Italian torpedo is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Nice one. We have nice armor in all the legendary BBs. They still feel paper when in the battle that when you come together. Yeah, it's usually just yeah, that's true. It's just because the gun cannons and things like that. Casey just got notified of kill today on an Italian torpedo that I launched last week. Jeff, Conqueror is okay in game for me, Yamato not so much. That Montana Citadel will be a magnet for my tier 7 Pan-Asian deep water torpedoes. Oh, I am sure. Oh, I thought you were gonna. You are playing the mains. Okay. I'm a crib. I heard this before, but with the gearing. Just fire those long range torpedoes, yeah. For forgiving your boxes of chocolate takes 2 weeks to arrive. Jeff, do the deep water torpedoes hit below the torpedo protection on ships, therefore negating the torpedo reduction? What does chat say? Oh, cheerio, for forgiving. Cheerio. I'm a crew, so basically if you hit 3 torpedoes on a BB, you will get 3 flood-ins. Yeah. Does it negate your torpedo protection? I don't know. To be honest, I guess it might depend on the torpedo protection level. Maybe there is a slightly more clever technique in the game where it can recognize whether it's hitting the torpedo protection or not. The idea of a deep water torpedo was to try and bypass torpedo protection, but of course as soon as concepts like deep water torpedoes did start to come available, then obviously they started to design counters to them. We haven't done Friesland, Loyang, Karabos, Okachov, Amalfi, Baltimore, Bismarck, Yamato. Unless I'm being eternal, I've probably got a very easy push round here, maybe, for now. What is that say? Where does the Albemarle rank for you among Tier 7 cruisers, Major? For a tech tree, she's probably my favourite. Honestly, I prefer her over the Edinburgh. If you include premiums, then I think the Wichita is probably one of my favourites. Just because she can... well, before Legendary tier, she used to be really trolly. Used to be quite good fun sometimes. Eternal should be able to wrap this up. Very nice. Right, I want to cap this, poke around the corner and turn my radar on and see where the freezing's at. So we can really do with our low yank actually pushing in. This is not going to be easy for a cruiser to push in and grab the cap. Especially with a Yamato kicking around. Ugh. Can't see him.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected. Battleship sighted.
Oh. Good. Okachov? It's got to be the Okachov.
Viel Glück allen.
Nice.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy destroyer sunk.
There we go, nice. Okay. Slow and steady. Jeff, when real ships torpedo protection did cover the entire sides of the hull. Not entirely. It might depend on the design. With some, the torpedo protection didn't cover the bow and the stern. Good example of that would probably be the Queen Elizabeth class. I've probably played this incredibly cautiously because of the amateur. Oh. There was, well, the zero lane hood base trait would still work. That most certainly would. Seven Hipper ranks the Albemarle his most favourite. It's a good choice. Although this game's has felt very I've played it cautiously to play the long game. Oh, there's those cheeky Italian torpedoes. There they are. Did he really go in that way? Nah, we'll stick with HE. The pagoda stopped my shells.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
It's typical. If I load HE, I should have loaded AP. If I load AP, I should have loaded HE. Just stay in. Sure, the Albemarle was one of my favourites too. The H is really good, and the heels, yeah. No, this is the thing, and the armour scheme on the Albemarle isn't too bad either. Jeff, the torpedoes did not go to the length of the hull. Yeah, usually over the Citadel, which is the reason why Prince of Wales sunk from a torpedo near the prop shaft, which then also caused the prop shaft to then basically whirl around and slice up the hull. That's that's why submarines' torpedoes were armed and detonated under the ship with magnetic fuses to ignore the torpedo belt. Yes, there's some really nasty stuff there. However, in real life, the Imperial Japanese Navy oxygen torpedoes and German magnetic torpedoes were nasty. Yeah, they were some nasty work. Unlike the Type 14 American torpedoes, which never went off. Okay. Even though that kind of felt like a slow game, I think it felt like a slow game because Eternal was having a very fast game there. But 7 kills between us, so we can't exactly complain too much about that. In the first game, we actually survived all the way to the end. How about this tier? 3 DDs down already. Wow, yeah. This is the thing. Sometimes with like DD heavy games, one team's DDs would just get absolutely obliterated. The Japanese man torpedoes was the craziest thing I read about this year. I can't believe that was a thing. Yes, I believe. Didn't USS Indianapolis get sunk by one of those? Oh, Kriv Jeff, I don't think Wargaming went that deep down into the rabbit holes about deep water torpedoes. I think they hit the boxes, just turned off for DTs. My favourite one is someone's mentioned that deep water torpedoes, the reticle looks like battleship tears. Joshua, what's the question though? Faz, that was horrific. I have a nice video about it. Basically, they were sealed, sitting on the torpedoes with an air tank, pretty much. I think the Germans also did some rather crazy suicide things, like suicide boats as well. And I think the Germans were also looking into manned torpedoes too. Right, let's have a look what we got. We've got a Jinwei, Fubuki, Icarus, Mahan, Bedoini, potential radar, Texas is Morfuso, California. Look at the Italians, they started the manned torpedoes, but the Italians' manned torpedoes were more like a way of taking divers in and out of a port. It was like an underwater craft rather than a torpedo. It just happened to be shaped like a torpedo, I guess you could say. And McCriv Germany had similar torpedoes as well, operating the capsules would detach, yeah. Well, you'd hope the capsules would detach, wouldn't you? Just check the PC version, the auditors. They're not ignoring the torpedo reduction, but the flooding chance is much higher, so the same here in Legends as well. Okay. Yeah, thanks for checking up on that. Okay, there's the potential radar cruiser. Now, Carl's Eternal's going to be on the island. I'm not going to push too hard into the cap yet. What I might do, I might just do an age-old favourite trick of potentially reversing a sea. Oh, Icarus.
screen set. Torpedoes to starboard.
There's one.
Enemy destroyer sunk. Off to a cracking start.
Oh, there's a Fubuki here as well. We also got a torpedo into a Mahan as well.
Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Smoke generator activated. Smoke screen set.
Oh, I did not get a torpedo into.
All stations, fire on the designated target.
Our team has taken the lead.
Fire on the designated target. All stations, fire on the designated target.
Critical engine damage. Fire.
Oh. This is what we covered. I think the Fubuki's gone.
Our team has taken the lead.
Oh, return might not be too long for this world.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Jeff, I need to jump off and leave work a bit early. Need to pick up a birthday card for the wifey and cook her a birthday dinner. Cheers and all. Well, much obliged, Jeff, and hope all goes well. Vaz, high DD games are easy crackers and cruisers. Yeah, and also, high DD games are great for XP because you can cause so much percentage of damage to a DD in comparison to, say, other ships for not a lot of effort. So actually, in a high DD game, focus those DDs because they are the best XP earning potential out there. Baz, yeah, I like to trade. I like that trade-off. It changes up the strategy not only when you play as those ships, but when you play against them. Does anyone know which country invented the torpedoes before I Google it? Oh. No, I can't remember. You're going to have to Google that one. With a lot of DDs, would Leander or Fiji be a good call? Potentially. That does make me tempted to maybe take the Leander out. That game's basically won. There's only 2 enemy battleships left in the enemy team. Not sure what I got the mystery torpedo in, I have to confess. Yeah, I've got a mystery torpedo here in that one. And then it says that Nepal was the first country to build torpedoes. How about Switzerland? I can't recall off the top of my head. I know the invention of a torpedo was basically a massive game changer. And I know when the British developed a craft such as almost like a torpedo boat, that really started. Can be IGN due to the way that they're ahead of everyone else in torpedo technology. Although ahead in torpedo technology with the oxygen torpedoes, the problem with the oxygen torpedoes was if your torpedo area on your ship ever got hit, it really went off with a bang, is the best way to put it. So, another DD heavy game. Fusion, Gaidi, Shiratsuyu, Mass, Nuremberg, Tallinn. Ooh, Tallinn's interesting. Normandy, Warspite, Furious. Do what we can, but it is a carrier game. Pardon me. What's the time? Half 9. Really? I've only been live for an hour. Feels like we've been live a lot longer than that, considering the number of games we've been going through, but that probably has more to do with my rusty playstyle, having not played for almost a week. No, but no, it probably is. I've only played a couple of games here or there. Generally, I haven't played that intensively for a week. Oh, I forgot to put the music on. There we go. That's probably why things have been going badly. At least that's what we're going to pretend to say. The mystery torpedo was a cruiser coming into the cap? Potentially.
We've been spotted.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh boy.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Attention, reporting the target position.
Oh, did you know? Oh, that means there's a DD close.
Roger.
Torpedo tubes destroyed. Torpedo tubes destroyed. Fire. Problem solved.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
Smoke generator activated.
Turret
Turret critically damaged.
Nope. So much you can do. Oh, that was rough. Having a mass outspot you isn't fun. Is that what happened? Oh boy. Ah. Sean, the prototype was created in Austro-Hungary, modern-day Croatia. An English engineer was the manager of the factory. He was like we were having them. Yes, we had very nice torpedo boats in Hungary, and sadly, our one and only BB, the Saint Stefan, was sunk by an Italian torpedo during the World War One in her first mission. I remember watching a documentary on that. That was very interesting, actually. It was the way that the Austro-Hungarians carried out a raid on an Italian port in order to steal Italian torpedo boat technology, or like the schemes of it, because the Italians had quite good torpedo boats during World War One. As I'm reading it too, Sean. What a combination. PC World Warships has some World War One Hungarian DDs in the Pan-European tech tree. Fingers crossed, maybe we could see some more like Austro-Hungarian stuff in the game coming as. I guess it'd probably be as premium stuff. But it'd be good to see some more of that World War One stuff, I should say, from especially some of those minor powers. Let's see, we're an hour in. The game in the Icarus, yeah, we didn't see the game in the Icarus, did we? So we can have a look at that one. That one did work out to be a victory in the end. Come on, there we go. And yeah, just because it's so many DDs, it's just you can just harvest it as well if you can do all right, I guess you could say. So that's not too bad, really. Not really expecting too much out of that Leander game. That was a very awkward moment there. We kind of got pincered by 2 DDs, 1 cruiser, 1 battleship at least, and the carrier was also floating around on our flank. Yeah, Vaz, it doesn't make a big tube that goes underwater. Where did they get the idea? It must have been the goulash. I think the reason behind the torpedo was almost it was a way to try and counter battleships, because at the time everything was just going down the route of just battleship, I guess you could say. And so I think to try and mix things up, or a cheap way to kill a battleship was to obviously rather than have a battleship was to have a torpedo, and then hence forth you end up with torpedo boats, and then a battleship being killed by something that is as cheap as a torpedo boat was obviously not economical, so therefore you ended up building torpedo boat destroyers, is the best way to put it. And so that's where destroyers then came from, because before torpedoes you only really had cruisers and battleships, really. Cossack? Well, we'll see if we can get around to that. And of course, sadly, Tier 4 will stop the Austro-Hungarian ships. but I would be happy to see the Verberus, I apologise if I pronounce Unitas, and the St. Stephen as Tier 4 BBs. Yeah. I'm surprised. Have they even modelled the St. Stephen? Sean, the idea was coming from the Hungarian sausage core Club Laz. They wanted to make a move in mind. Mines had been called torpedoes before the modern torpedoes were invented. Ooh, interesting. Right, I thought I'd do a Furious game, just try and mix things up. Play a different class. Fubuki, Kiev, Akatsuki, Devonshire, Konig, New York, Matsu, Tennessee, and a Furious. There's a lot of Furiouses around. I do like the Barracudas. I think it's, if there was a model kit for 1 in 1/72nd scale, I'd most certainly try to get it. But at the moment, my shelf of shame, I guess you could say, is rather large. I've got a lot of model kits that I'm either partway through painting, or haven't even touched yet. So I could probably do with no more on my shelf of shame, I guess you could say. Matsu, Nagato class battleship. Shouldn't have the greatest of AA. Got most certainly a DD down there. As long as we avoid the majority of the flak, we should be okay. There we go. Remember, get those flood-ins if you can. Right, time to move the carrier.
Autopilot enabled.
Just going to drop some fighters off over here because it looks like their carrier's working in this area over. It won't be accurate, but let's just do a bit of a cross bomb, and Matsu is a big target.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
We sank their battleship.
Oh, okay. It'd be probably quicker for me just to launch another Scorcher from the centre. Ooh. I always forget about the drift that you get on DDs.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Where am I? Ugh. Duke of York? Yeah, it could do actually. I'm a crib. St. Stephen is the same as the Viberus, and just the paint schemes are different. The Viberus received the Austrian grey and white. Stephen got the light grey superstructure and the bright green hull. At the moment, working on my 1 to 350 scale St. Stephen model. Oh, very nice. I'm working on a 1 to 700 scale county class cruiser. But what I'm building is I'm building HMS Cornwall, but I'm going to do her as a post what if refit.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Remember, chaps, tier 5 ranked with carriers.
Our team has taken the lead.
Who wants to see the major player tier 1 Pan Asian cruiser? Well, we could do a community counting if people are up for it. I'm going to have to be a bit... Cool, sorry, let me just put the cup down. I'm going to be... Oh, it should be alright there. Let's see, we've got the New York. Devonshire's got a really good AA for a tier 5. Oh boy. Oh no, Deputy's beard. I thought I managed to get a bit more distance.
Battleship destroyed.
No, let's get the bombers going. Let's go find this Fubuki. Oh, sorry, I got an itchy shoulder. There we are. Yeah, I think we're going to win on the cap. Oh. Lucian, good to see you, good to see you. Wonder what the Montana will be like. Probably generally quite strong, I think. Also, Stefan had better torpedo belt and torpedo belts, but yeah, it was hit by 4 torpedoes, sunk in 2 hours later. Ooh. There were some mistakes, I believe, by the Austro-Hungarian Admiralty at the time as well, which then led to her being exposed to the Italians and therefore being engaged. Might do the Cossack. Bit like an up-tier die with extra turret and extra armor would be the best way to put it. I think the Montana's got... Basically, the Montana trades like gross occur first, sonar, and secondaries for better guns and torpedo protection. Right, I think that's the tea all gone. And there is no vino or rum tonight, it is a work night. So we are going to be quite good. Whereas I thought the Montana was basically an American Yamato. But it 12 16-inch guns though. Rather than the Yamato's 9 18-inch. Let's see, what have I got myself into here? Hatsuharu, Shashio, Laterabel, Lagazianaire, Mayuku, Warspite, Tennessee, Shan Horse. Was that a Nelson? Yes. Okay. Let's do that. Pardon me. Okay.
Wir wurden entdeckt. Let's show them what we're made of. Enemy force detected. Generator activated. Enemy destroyer sighted. Smoke screen.
Oh, there's that's a lot of torpedoes. Oh god, there's a lot of their team here. Okay, a lot of their team is evaporating here.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Enemy battleship sighted.
Enemy destroyer blown up. Our team has taken the lead.
boost activated.
He's damaged on that fire. There we go. There you go, there's a third fire. That'll do. Oh, you put it. Oh, nice.
Engine boost deactivated.
Hmm. Curve has a very big and unprotected superstructure, and that's her weakness. Also, the guns are questionable. Sometimes Montana will be like an armored Yamato. Yamato has the cheek weakness. Yeah, maybe more like it. Maybe I guess you could say like an armored Yamato with a smaller gun caliber. Crip, I will answer these questions in January when I unlock the Montana, but the hype will go on by then. Honestly, like, just give me Minnow. Just give me. I couldn't care about anything else. Just give me Minnow. Give me Minnow. Give me Neptune. Give me Goliath. Give me Drake. Give me Daring. Give me Druid. Give me Jutland. No more battleships, please. Asia, any release date on Cossack 38? No, nothing, unfortunately. I'm liking the idea of Cossack 38. So the idea behind Cossack 38 is, first of all, the dual-purpose anti-aircraft secondary gun that you have in the X turret position will be replaced with one of your main battery turrets. So your battery DPM will go up. Oh, goody. However, your AA capability is going to get worse because, first of all, you're losing that dual-purpose 4.5-inch gun. Secondly, I think you'll be losing quite a few of the 20mm machine guns, potentially. I'm not quite sure. But also the other downside of the Cossack 38 will be you don't have sonar, and you're also only going to have 8-kilometer torpedoes in your single quad tube launcher. What's that last dude in? Shashio. Now let's go win hard.
Engine boost activated.
When we got the RDF to find her. Now, amusingly, I think Shashi over on PC has the deep water torpedoes as well. Hello, Pilot Go. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Nelson going. Oh. Yes, the tier 4 Panish and Shrub. But personally, I haven't touched them yet. I was going to wait until the hype dies down a little bit on them. Criv, Wargaming only allowed to do British campaigns next year. This year we haven't got much. Well, we haven't got much campaign-wise, but we have got a lot in regards to aircraft carriers, heavy cruisers. Also, we're getting Minotaur as well. I still got my fingers crossed for Repulse, but I doubt that will happen. Oh, that was Cossack. Using the Orc Commander for the fire chance. I think that's quite a nice build. I mean, people... What would I do? What would I do? Let's put the monkey boy on there. What's this look like? Normal. Survivability AA build. Eternal, bring a carrier. But if we're going to take an AA build, we might as well hope for a carrier. Oh, Lucian also got the Queen Elizabeth yesterday. Oh, very nice. Oh, he has done it. Oh, you're a bad man, Tony. Sean, anyone said there is an inside joke at Legends about the British people moaning about not enough British ships. It's more because, like, the lack of campaigns. But one of the reasons behind it is more because they seem to have just put most of the Royal Navy premiums into the store. Yeah. Shashio has deep water torpedoes on PC. Also, Shashio and Freiyang torps can only hit BBs and carriers. Missing Ds and cruisers. They have high damage and flooding chance. Very. That does sound nice. Polygon, did anyone attempt tier 7 ranked? I was curious about how the experience was. I played one game to help a friend out, but apart from that, I didn't really do much with it. What do you think on the Warhammer Royal Navy DD in the store for a lot of gold? It's interesting. It's a very gunboaty Jervis. So it's a Jervis with improved fire chance, improved rate of fire, reduced torpedo range, and she also comes with like a standard smoke screen and a heel. It is quite interesting. She's not a great solo play destroyer, but she's a great like support destroyer. Like she's great at supporting other DDs because she is a real pure gunboat, and she can kind of come back from it. Montana, same guns as the Iowa? Yes, I do believe so. Oh, he's taken out. I thought we wouldn't see it today. Oh, well, prepare for the potatoes. I will be the biggest potato here. I will mess this up. We have a Gajah-Mada, we have a Loyang, a Gearing, an Odin, a Vanguard, a Yamato, Aggressor Kerfist, a August from Possible. Oh, lovely. We'll load up AP because we're an American battleship. We're going to head off to the left. So yeah, she is very much just a big armoured Iowa, and I haven't even been able to complete my turn. I'm already spotted.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Yummy.
We've been spotted.
Aggressor Kerfist. Oh, Neptune's beard. This map already feels too small for legendaries here. Not really sure what the enemy carrier is doing. What is it? It's an August from Possible. He's probably trying to line up on me, I bet.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Fighter airborne.
What? Let's just guess. We're just going to have to guess with that. Okay, the Vanguard has closed in.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Fighter returning to ship.
She seems tanky, but I think she's just a little bit let down by her gun caliber potentially.
Fighter destroy. The ship is on fire.
Or did that mostly fall short? Oh, good evening if it bleeds, good evening. Fast, I played two ranked tier 7 games to get the commander crate. I got 150k and 3 kills in the Lenin and didn't even get a high caliber somehow. Ooh. Lucian. Haven is a very small map for legendaries. Yeah, it is. Polygo, why is Yamato reloading faster than most Russian and US BBs having bigger caliber guns? Balance? Because maybe it could be just down to the number of guns. Wargaming give advantage over the weak arm of the Yamato, but sadly Wargaming can't prevent the Yamato players from always bow on. It's all going well, all going well. Well, as well as can be. That game is pretty much all over and done with. That was the Montana first game, first taste, I guess you could say. Generally seems to be a survivable ship. The AP seems to be generally quite good. Maybe I should, some of those shots maybe I could have done with aiming a little bit higher up. I think I'd be potentially tempted maybe to swap maybe go for a bit more of an accuracy build on the Montana in future. Right, you all wanted to see it, a tier 1 game in the new Pan-Asian cruiser. If you want me to do a count-in, shout out in the chat and then I can arrange it. And then you can all kill the major in his tier 1 banana boat. Let's see. Do I? Oh, no. Do I even change this command? To be honest, I don't really get. The command is probably useless in this. No, I'm not even going to waste the camouflage. Right, we'll get the banana boat ready. And what I'll do, I'll probably actually... Yeah, we'll do banana boat. Do you have Riga? Yeah, we could do the Riga. What's the armor on the Montana? Very good. I do think I have covered it earlier this stream, so I don't want to go over it again. But our performance in the Montana wasn't too bad. We were the best battleship in our team, and getting close to 1,000 ship XP. But yeah, spawn in the middle was not advantageous, especially on that very small map. Right here. Yeah, we're very soon to the Riga. Montana's turned into a meme ship just like Missouri. Nobody needs it, but they can kill for it. Very true, very true. All right, if people do want to do countings for a tier 1, obviously I've got slow mode on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the message go. When you see the message go in the chat, then just go. I think the delay is about 10 seconds, so I'll just wait 10. And Riga needs a closer look from Wargaming side regarding the damage to the AP shells. That's the thing. There's been a lot that I needed to do this patch in regards to like I haven't replayed the Talon, I haven't replayed the Riga. I've got the Montana that I've got to play around with, and then we've got these Pan-Asian destroyers to look through. So there's just a lot going on. I mean, if you think about it, we've had 4 tech tree releases in 3 patches, because we've had Russian cruisers, Russian alternative destroyers, British carriers, Pan-Asian destroyers. My favourite one is the concept that Minotaur's going to be coming for Global XP, and what they're doing is by releasing British carriers followed by Pan-Asian destroyers and the key, they're going to try and sap all the Global XP that everyone's got out there, and then they're going to drop Minnow for something. At least that's the disturbing thought that I've come up with. Right, did anyone make it? Everybody's in this Shi An. I don't recognise any names there. Quite a lot of Xboxes. Oh boy, this might end up being the last.
Action stations.
I mean, it's not a bad looking ship. I think it's an American ship. It's actually got an anti-aircraft gun. That's interesting. Or is it a secondary? And there's Eternal, reminding us that the British knew how to build better ships. I do like the Weymouth. She is quite pretty.
Enemy force detected.
So, what we got? We've got 6 guns.
Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Oh no, this thing does not have armor.
Our team has taken the lead. Enemy cruiser foundered. Our victory is in sight.
But Definitely took a good beating in the stern there. They shouldn't got in the wrong match. Faz, you got to head off. Oh, cheerio, Faz. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Talon can do 12 KSL on a tier 7 broadside battleship with 108mm guns. Rig can only do 8k with 220 mil guns. Oh, that does sound a little wrong. I want to say, honestly, not a bad cruiser. Potentially has a low HP pool.
Our victory is in sight.
Looks like she has quite short gun range. Oh, okay, exposed engine modules.
Problem solved, sir.
Very exposed engine modules.
The ship is on fire.
Thank God I've got a destroyer building here. I've actually got Unstoppable equipped. Today looks to be a good day to die. He's drifting towards me. There we go. Seal clubbing. Sure, I'm pretty sure there's a T missing from the tier 1 Pan Asian cruiser's name. Yeah, I don't know where that could be. Alright. There we go. Oh, we can upgrade it now. Yay! We can already purchase the tier 2 destroyer. Engine boost smoke. 4 smokes. These smoke screens do interest me. Oh, he's got a tailback. Look at that. That's amusing. I know it's early, but I might call that the end of the stream. It's just been a nice, easy stream. Just taking it easy, doing a couple of different things, and a little bit of messing around, I guess you could say. I haven't really been taking it completely seriously, and also I am very rusty, and I'll stop making up excuses now. I'll let Eternal go. We'll put the Hawkins in the background because she always looks quite pretty. So, thanks everyone for coming along. I know it's been a bit of an odd stream. It's been a bit of an odd week, I guess we can say. But I'm now past the burnout. I am now feeling better, and we are now hoping to return to some form of normality. So I don't know what will be reviewed for Wednesday, but we'll see what we can do, and then obviously we'll have Wales Weekly, and then we'll be on to the Thursday night live stream. The Friday night live stream, where we'll be taking it a lot more seriously, and hopefully I'll be a lot more not so rusty, I guess you say. Hopefully we can knock off some of that rust. Anyway, going for the chat, I'd like to say thank you to Jeff Pemberton, to Stumpy West, to Vaz Vegas, to Thoughtful Gamer, to Admiral Criv, to A Name That Was, who's also been joining me in the community division. I'd also like to say thank you to R9DNG, to Sean Whitling, to Mike X Gaming, to Dude Look Dude. Who else did we have along today? Jeff Pemberton, thank you. Tim O'H, who engaged me in the game. That was much obliged, and thanks for popping along and saying hi. Many thanks. Joshua Mitchum as well. Many thanks. Casey Siemens, I believe. I probably am always pronouncing that incorrectly. I have to confess. Good to see you, Brandon ABC as well. Did we have anyone else? I believe I saw Sniper Patch in the chat at one point, so many thanks to Sniper Patch. And many thanks to Lucian West as well for coming along. Oh, and Pilot Guy, many thanks. I think that is everyone who has... Oh, If It Bleeds as well, good to see you, good to see you. Philip Negus as well. Hello. Tier 1 is a Back to the Future moment. Oh, yeah. And we'll crib the Tier 2 and Tier 3 DDs. I have under 5 kilometers detectability without concealment build. Ooh. Sounds like a plan major. Have a lovely night. You have a lovely night as well, Stumpy. GG, Mike. Many thanks, Mike. Yeah, thank you for everyone for coming along. If you can, feel free to give the stream a thumbs up. It obviously helps with promoting the channel and stuff. And obviously, being I've taken a bit of a break from doing videos and stuff, obviously the YouTube algorithm is going to be rather unfair to promoting my videos for probably the next week or so. So it's going to take a little while to build up my reputation with YouTube again in order to get the channel noticed, I guess you could say. But hopefully you guys just enjoyed this little bit of a mashup stream with World of Warships Legends, and I also like to say thank you to everyone who has been coming along to the XCOM 2 live streams, which we've been doing on Sundays. They're just a little bit of fun. It's not going to be the main content of the channel. It's just a bit of fun just to break things up. But yeah, look after yourselves. Have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And I hope you all stay safe and all stay well. Enjoy the rest of your week, and catch you Friday, I guess I should say. So until next time, I'm the Gareth Major, and back to the port.